It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Get ready for your host with more.
Get ready for your host with more.
Mr. Brian Brown.
Mr. Brian Brown.
It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Que la roja visuela cuando le no viene ligado igualito que yuca. Ese pelo que tiene tan lindo, no venga a pensar que eso es una peluca. Tiene cotorra perico, yo tengo cotorra, tú tienes la cuca. Está claro en el ring, en el piso yo quiero.
No critiques mi pelo, te la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, te la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, te la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, te la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de...
It's a heavy metal, metal. Good morning, guys. There's nothing better way to wake up or fix my sleeves here. Nothing better. There's not a better way. Oh man, trying to get these words out this morning. There's not a better way of waking up than daily dank in your cup. Good morning, guys. Or to a bunch of shirtless, crazy men in a jungle singing songs at you. Good morning. Welcome to 7:10 a.m., guys. Smoke them if you got them. Oh, man. One more day, guys, and it is 4:20. Oh, it's coming down to the wire, too. I got so much stuff to do. We're getting ready. I know it is, right? It's hey, good morning back to Retro. It is, it's impossible to not start the day off positive with that song and those crazy guys. Oh, good morning. We got Chantel in the house, Rosie Key, back to Retro, Tim W. What's up, buddy? Oh man, Teresa Deller. We're having a lot of internet issues today, and wind out here in Needles. Teresa Deller, I don't think you can get on because of the Wi-Fi. Oh man, weather does not want to make up its mind down here. Lonnie's over in Twitch land all by himself. Oh, that's so cool. Oh man. 420's coming, guys, and it's coming quick. I got a little sneak preview, if you will. So now, hey, good morning, Matt Workman. How you doing, buddy? So the deals aren't going to drop till tonight, guys. The deals. But what I can tell you is, I guess, the highlights. So on 420 at the Healing Center, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California, you guys they're gonna match what you spend. So if you spend 50, they're gonna give you 50 of value in product. So you're gonna get the 50 that you spent, and then you're gonna get another 50 in product. 100. Same thing. They're going to give you an extra 100 in product, guys. Hey, good morning, K-Dog. How you doing? Woof, woof. I don't know why I did that. Reminded me of wrestling. Old Conan. I don't know. Anyway. So, yeah, man, that's a huge deal. To me, that's better than a BOGO because it isn't a BOGO. You know what I mean? Like, for a BOGO, I buy a Chernobyl. I'm going to get a Chernobyl for free. But if I buy $100 worth of Chernobyl, I get $100 in product. Oh man, that's I think better than a BOGO, guys. That's freaking pretty good. Everyone's gonna get a 420 goodie bag, and I've seen, boy, they got their guys in there like the Santa's helpers. They're putting these bags together, guys. All sorts. It's a VIP smokers kit, so you want to make sure you're getting in on that. The first 200 people are gonna get extra goodies. And the first 20 are going to get something special, guys. So, man, you guys know how it goes down there. People get in line, beginning of the night, first come, first serve, guys. It's going to be wild. I'm going to be there at 5 a.m. Woo! Setting up, and then we're going to go live at 6, and then we're going to do our 7:10 show, this show live from the line, guys. Some of the raffle stuff, we're going to be doing raffles for bongs and a whole bunch of stuff every 30 minutes, guys. Daily Dank's going to be hey, good morning, Charlie, good morning. Calling out those numbers. Oh, hey, is K-Dog over oh, so K-Dog wouldn't join, Lonnie. I didn't want you to be alone. Oh, that's freaking awesome. Oh, it's back to retro over on Twitch. Oh, that's a K-Dog. I bet you it is a Conan thing. No, Kevin. Yeah, it's not a Conan thing. Oh man. So raffles, guys, every 30 minutes. Some of the top prizes is going to include a signed NFL football by Ricky Williams. That's pretty damn cool. TVs, jet ski rentals, coolers, giant raft, gift cards, Bluetooth speakers. The taco joint is going to be there from 6 a.m. till 10 p.m. all day. They're going to be there making tacos, guys. They're going to have DJs, ice cold drinks. Man, it's going to be a jam. So you're going to make sure you want to hit this up. And that's on top of the deals. They're going to have deals as well, guys. So crazy. Make sure you're taking advantage of that, guys. All right. What do we got cooking today? We got the wildest, the craziest. You had me at tacos for real, right? Oh, man. And they got those street tacos they cook down there that are so good. All right, guys, before we get into the craziest action figures of all time, we are going to get into, whoa, what happened? What happened here? There we go. All right, we're going to get into the craziest action figures of all time, guys. But first, I want to get into some wild and wacky news, guys. Let me see. Add to the stream. Okay, so we're good on that. All right. There we go. All right, so these are the newest and craziest headlines out there, guys. So this is instead of Today in History, today we're going to do the wildest news headlines out there, guys. So first up, the littlest intruder. A toddler crawls through the White House fence. What? A curious toddler on Tuesday earned the title of one of the most tiniest White House intruders after he squeezed through the metal fence on the north side of the executive mansion. Could you imagine as a parent, your kid slips through the freaking gate. You can't get to him on the other side, and it's the White House of all things. The most secured location on Earth. Oh, crazy. All right, up next, guys. Rat ambassadors show off abilities to help humans, wildlife. An ambassador for rats. As an ambassador for rats, it's never easy to win over the public. They're the hairless tail, after all. But Runa, the San Diego Zoo, is doing her best to counter the bad press. I hate rats, man. They're dirty. They're nasty. Nope. Nope. My mindset. My mindset on rats. We covered this yesterday, guys. Rocket science. Alaska sky spiral caused by SpaceX fuel dump. So, yeah, this is over the Northern Lights. And I guess the fuel in the Northern Lights created like this whirlwind effect spiral. Pretty cool. Looks like to a different dimension to me, guys. All right, boy 13 gets stuck climbing in the claw machine for a prize. Why is there not a picture of this? A 13-year-old boy had to be freed from a claw machine after he climbed. Oh, excuse me. Oh, man. Climbed inside, hoping to score a big prize, according to an official at North Carolina Amusement Park. They were alerted just before 2 p.m. So he was like, man, I'm going to get this freaking bear. This claw machine ain't going to, and he goes up probably under. Oh, horrible. How embarrassing. That's like that guy at Walmart who got caught, who got in the cart. Felon sentenced after posing with a gun in Instagram video. Oh, God. A convicted felon in Florida who appeared in a social media post holding a handgun was sentenced to 2.5 years in federal prison. Yeah, man, if you're a felon, you straight up aren't allowed to freaking have a gun at all. So if you're on Instagram holding the gun up, you kind of ratted yourself out. All right. City. Schwarzenegger repaired utility trench, not a pothole. The giant pothole that Arnold Schwarzenegger said he recently filled on a street in his Los Angeles neighborhood was actually a trench that had been dug for utility work, according to the city. I'm going to fix the street. Oh, the city don't know what they're doing. I'm a former governor. I can fix the pothole. Oh, what? It's a trench? That's a horrible horror. It's like a French Arnold. MLB players find less time for small talk with the pitch clock. Home plate used to be a place where sociable Brendan Crawford would touch base with catchers and umpires. Just a casual conversation to catch up. How's the family? What's up? Or my favorite, how's your wife and my kids? If you guys ever watch Major League, they use that opportunity to trash talk the batter. All right, last one, guys. Let's do this one. Pet arrives home, dog tired after Alaskan sea ice odyssey. A 1-year-old Australian shepherd took to an epic trek across 150 miles of frozen Bering Sea ice that included being bitten by a seal or polar bear before he was safely returned to his home in Alaska. Who remembers? There's a movie. No drunk aliens. What? Can someone tell me why there's no fat aliens? Oh, I always just jump in the middle of these. There was a movie about a pack of dogs that get lost, and they have to go through the Alaskan wilderness, and they battle like big old sea leopards and stuff like that. It was a decent movie. I always remember I went to go see it, and my phone accidentally butt dialed my mom in my pocket, and I didn't know it. And all she heard was a guy yelling and dogs barking and somebody running, and she thought I was being attacked by dogs. My mom. Of all the things to think, I thought you were being attacked by dogs because that happens all the time. Oh, man. All right, guys, let's get into the meat and potatoes. Let's get into the craziest action figures of all time. You know, we've talked about it on the show many a times. You know, I was big in the G.I. Joe. I was big in the He-Man. As a kid, man, action figures were my jam. And actually, one of my favorite made this list, of which I think I still have the guy to this day, the action figure from my childhood. But let's get into this, guys. All right, first up, we got Molar. Masters of the Universe was already kind of an odd toy line when you think about it. It definitely got it even weirder with Eterna's dentist join the battle against Skeletor in his Matty Collector's exclusive. Yeah, so, you know, you never know when Man-at-Arms or Battle Cat or He-Man himself, Prince Adam, will need a dentist, guys. And nothing says dentist to me like some big, crazy buff guy with a freaking pair of pliers. So he was a good guy. You know what? Nothing screams a bad guy more than a dentist. I think he should have been on Skeletor's team. The evil dentist. Remember wrestling? Who was it? Dr. Isaac Yankum's DDS? Oh, what a name. Dr. Isaac Yankums. Oh, man. And yeah, they should have went evil with this guy. He-Man had some weird ones. Who did they have? They had like Moss Man, Erwin R. Shyster. Yeah, maybe that's a list we should do. The dumbest wrestling names of all time. Britt Baker, DD. DD. That's true. And she's a bad guy, right? No one likes dentists. There is no positive that. Yeah, we're gonna have to go through the stupidest names of wrestling sometimes. The Goon. Who remembers the Goon? Or the Brooklyn Brawler. He had another name too, Spitball Schwartz or something. He was like a baseball guy, and he painted his face like a baseball. She's actually a really good dentist. I'm sure she is. It's funny that she does both. I think it's hilarious. She's actually a really good entertainer, guys. I don't watch AEW as much as I should, but she's actually a really good entertainer. Really good heel. Catches a lot of heat, man. The Bushwhackers. Yeah, you know the crazy thing about the Bushwhackers is they were called the Sheep Herders before they went to WWE, and they were nuts, guys. And not just nuts like doing the licking of the face, man. Like they were in like those barbed wire matches. They were in death matches. Those dudes would bleed. Man, like they were in some crazy like Abdullah the Butcher, Mick Foley, that kind of stuff. I slapped Playboy Buddy Rose when I was a kid. How cool is that? Whoa, that's actually the Repo Man. Yeah, that's another one. When they were doing who's it, Duke the Dumpster Drozy, when they were doing like whatever your profession was your career. Crazy wrestling, guys. All right, Grimlock. Friends of Optimus Prime and Megatron might not know the short-lived Transformers series of robots that look like guys that turned into robots that turned into dinosaurs. Grimlock was the stoutiest, weirdest looking of the batch. So, let me get this right. It was robots that looked like guys that turned into robots that then turned into dinosaurs. Oh, man. Yeah, there's a lot going on with that. Is he a man? Is he a robot? Is he a dinosaur? It's more than meets the eye. Oh, man. I freaking had one of those. I was a wrestling believer. It's still real to me, damn it. Oh man, yeah, I love me some wrestling. Lonnie's gonna give me a bunch of shit about this, but I had the whole Hulk Hogan workout set, guy. Came with some stupid blue dumbbell and a rope and a 60-minute video. Um, so Grimlock was the first Transformer, was he? So was he like, because he's a dinosaur? I had a lot of people had the Dinobots. Oh man. Oh my God, that clip of it's still real to me. Damn it, is freaking hilarious. It is, right? There's a clip online of a guy, well, he's probably in his 40s, maybe 50s, at a wrestling convention, and there's a Q&A, and he gets up and he's like, "It's still real to me, damn it." Oh, really good. All right, guys, this next action figure, I'm not sure. Elizabeth Bathory. Hey, that's okay, Brian. I had Mr. T Treat Your Mama Right VHS tape. What is this Treat Your Mama Right? What is that? What is that? Elizabeth Bathory. I'm not sure what the Chris knows exactly. Hey, how's that job hunt going, Chris? Good morning. We all had that meaning of that educational toys when we were kids. Well, creepy Uncle Todd McFarland has us covered with the probably historically inaccurate portrayal of Elizabeth of Bathory. Hey, some of them you could see her nipple, so it's an anatomy lesson. So this is a McFarland. We're actually going to be giving away some McFarland toys very, very soon. But yeah, he's not known for being subtle on his toy jam, guys. My mama thought I needed it. Treat your mama right. I can see Mr. T having a video like that. Hey, I pity the fool who don't treat their mama right. Eat my cereal, fool. Oh man, Mrs. Claus, guys. Let's assume off the bat that this toy isn't for kids, even though it's still toothsome version of the kind old Mrs. Claus ruins Christmas for everybody. From what I understand, this is gonna be. I worked 4 hours yesterday. Gonna work tomorrow or Friday. Should be a regular thing. Nice, man. Good for you. Good for you. What I understand is this is the next Budweiser can. I don't know if you guys are following that controversy. A lot going on over in Budweiser world, but this is their next can of beer, guys. Oh man. All right, another McFarland toy, guys. Dorothy McFarland. Is there a more beloved franchise than Todd McFarlane Toy Company? Didn't try and perv up. Feast your eyes on Dorothy from the Wizard of Oz. R.I.P. Innocence. Why are there mutilated weirdos riding each other? Looks like Freddy Krueger riding. Or no, somebody. It looks like Master Blaster from Mad Max riding a miniature Freddy Krueger, tying up freaking Dorothy. Like, yeah, no, I don't understand what this is. This is freaking. That's twisted, man. Oh man. Yeah, so I don't understand that one, man. That one, call me old fashioned. I don't understand that one. Oh man, something different. Oh, I remember this one, man. This is one I actually did not have. It was a melon. And so, a lot of the times I didn't get the melons. Like I missed the Sergeant Slaughter of the G.I. Joe, and I also missed William the Refrigerator Perry, creating a G.I. Joe out of the 1985 Chicago Bear breakout defensive player William the Refrigerator Perry was a great idea 30 years ago. Trying to explain it to someone now, and you should be like a crazy person. Yeah. So, for those of you who don't know, the refrigerator William Perry was part of the 85 Chicago Bears team that won the Super Bowl. And he was known for he was a defensive player, or no, he was a but he was a tackler. I don't know what he did. He wasn't the fastest guy. He was a big guy, but they would do this thing when they were trying to get the extra point, or they were on the 1 or 2 yard line. They would hand the ball off to the William Refrigerator Perry, and he would rush through like a truck and just break through everyone because he was just such a big force of a guy. I got the GI Joe from Kmart on Blue Light. Um, that's the way to do it. There was a store called Pick and Save that my mom would get all my, like, she would load up because they would be all discounted, and then she would randomly birthdays and stuff give them out. She always had like a box of random toys for presents and stuff. But yeah, it was Pick and Save for us. I remember scoring on the big LGN wrestling figures when they had them. They had them on sale, and my mom came. It was in Vegas because we lived here locally, and we didn't have. There was a TG and Y and a couple other little stores, but like your big stores were all in Vegas. So you go to Vegas like every other month to do your shopping and stuff. So she went to Pick and Save, and she knew I liked those figures, and they had them all discounted. And I remember getting a bunch of them. Man, yeah, those wrestling figures, woo, with the GI Joes on top of it, those were my childhood, guys. Now, nothing says action figures like a band. My Chemical Romance, guys. Sure, these might have been a solid seller at Hot Topic in the early 2000s, but right now they're about as desirable as their latest LP. Yeah, I never understood the action figure band deal. Like, like, I don't know if you're a huge fan, such a niche market. I would say, yeah, those are dolls, not action figures. Definitely. Good point there, Lonnie. All right. Shannon from Lost. What's more fun than an action figure of a sleeping woman? How about if she looks like shellackled corpse? I didn't even know they made action figures from the movie Lost. Looks like a cake. Looks like someone made like a fancy cake. Chuck Norris Karate Commandos. Who remembers these things, guys? If it was Black Veil Brides, I would have bought it. Oh. Who remembers Chuck Norris and the Karate Commandos? I always will remember. No, it was Rambo that I had. I had a Rambo lunchbox when I was in 6th grade, and it was like the movie Rambo. But unfortunately for me, Rambo and the Force of Freedom came out, the cartoon. So when I got to school in the 6th grade, was it Seamus Dever? It could have been, you know what? I believe it was. So I went to school with this actor, Seamus Dever. He's been in Castle. He was a regular on the show Castle. He's been in Army Wives. Pretty a journeyman actor. He's been around. Me and him grew up together. We went to Cub Scouts and stuff, and he was in my 6th grade class. And actually, it was him, Seamus Dever, that I put my lunchbox down in front of the door to go play when you get to school early. And he said, Rambo and the Force of Freedom, putting it on blast in front of all the 6th grade girls, in front of all the 6th grade cool kids. He put me on blast for my Rambo, the movie, not the cartoon, lunchbox. They drew first blood, not me. They drew first blood. Damn Seamus Dever. Oh. Oh man. So Chuck Norris and the Karate Commandos were around the same time. He this yeah, so this was like a Chuck Norris cartoon. They had action figure. I think I had a couple, to be honest. It might have been another pick and save. I do remember they had a big base. Um, Rambo First Blood Part 2. Yeah, that is a horrible one. And it had nothing to do with the original. I mean, kind of had the guy, Rambo. But I mean, other than that, the first one, hey, John, good morning, good morning. Burr, let it go. It was 50 years ago. I was put on blast in sixth grade in Mr. McIntyre's sixth grade class. Damn it. Oh, I was in junior high with an actor. He was just on commercials. After his commercial came out, he got an attitude and he got beat up. Lonnie went to school at the 10 Things I Hate About You high school. Remember the kid in that movie? He was like an underwear model or something, hemorrhoid commercial or something. And he thought he was all just about. Oh, that's hilarious. So yeah, so Chuck Norris and the Karate Commandos was like a just a cartoon ripoff of Chuck Norris, a watered down version of Missing in Action. So guys, no action figure collection is complete without the Love Boat action figures. We're not trying to single out Isaac here or anything. It's just that a toy of a bartender from the Love Boat seems to be the most ridiculous of any entire Love Boat toy line. You got to have the bartender. Come on, guys. But junior high in Mulholland, junior high in the Valley. The title itself doesn't make sense. First Blood Part 2. How do you have First Blood twice? Hey, John Phantom. I was in the 6th through 10th grade with Gabrielle Reese. Nice. She was a pro volleyball player that became an MTV. Yeah, I remember her, man. She was kind of didn't she go like to the Olympics or something, or there was some kind of games. Maybe that was the first X Games. But yeah, Gabriella Reese, I totally remember her. Good looking gal. If I embodied the 90s as far um, as good morning, Ashley Morgan. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, awesome, awesome. Hey, appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, we have a lot of good times. We have a lot of fun. We're talking crazy action figures right now. Glad that you joined us. You know what? If you email info@rebelfilms.net, Chantel will be able to hook you up if you don't have it. You can message me on Instagram, Twitter. I'm going to hook you up with something nice. First time watchers get something nice. We try to hook it up. And 420's coming. We got a lot of swag. You joined right at the right time. She's married to Lord Hamilton, the greatest waterman of our time. Yeah, man, I remember watching the surf movie. What the hell was that surf movie called? It was during the time. Who remembers when the movies, when they were geared for that 18 to 32 crowd, and you had like the movie Rad, you had like Gleaming the Cube, you had Gleaming the Cube, you had Oh, there was like movies about like a BMX. There was all sorts of movies, like specifically like a fish out of water. I remember the movie Rad was it Josh Brolin? I think Josh Brolin was in that. North Shore. That's what it was called. North Shore. Yeah. So all these movies were kind of the same. It was like on Rad, it was a guy who wanted to be a BMX racer, and then the bad crew comes into town, and he has to battle them. So the North Shore was about a guy from Phoenix, Arizona, that wanted to be a surfer. He wins a competition at like a Wet and Wild in a wave pool, and then he goes to Hawaii to become a pro surfer. And oh, thank you so much, Chantel. Yeah, guys, the current hashtags. I know I just jumped right in the shore, the North Shore, in the show. We got this Cheech and Chong up in smoke, guys. Hashtag 420 for that, guys. We're going to be giving that away tomorrow on 420, and then on Friday, guys, we're giving away. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. We're giving away the Dark Side autograph, guys. So a hashtag autograph, hashtag dark side on that. This is the variant 26 of 75. That's a good one. So hashtag that, and then hashtag for Jonathan Lipnick, good old JL. I don't have it next to me, but it's a cool autograph, guys. Jonathan Lipnicki was the kid from Good Morning, Rosie the dog. Rosie the producer woke up, guys. It's a cool from the movie Jerry Maguire. All right, let's get back into North Shore. So they had all these movies. Like, hang on for a second, guys. I gotta let her out. Gotta let Rosie the dog out to do her business. So, the North Shore was one of these movies, like Rad. I remember the kid. He won like a contest, a surfing contest. So then he goes, and then of course he meets the girl. They fall in love, but he's not a real surfer, brah. Um, and so, go bathroom, Rosie. Come on, go bathroom. The show's waiting on you. Everyone's waiting on you. Come back. We want to go bathroom. What do you want to do? So yeah, and then I remember there was a character named Turtle who was like, but it was all pro surfers. And my point is, Laird Hamilton is actually in that movie. I believe he plays a bad guy, like one of the jerks. But in reality, he's like one of the nicest guys of all time. Legendary surfer, legendary environmental activist, all around good guy. And apparently, he's married to a beautiful volleyball player. Rosie, come on. Well, you gotta go bathroom. Or you gotta come in. What are you doing? Rosie's just waking up. She doesn't know what to do. You know what I do love about my dog Rosie is in the morning when we do this, or anytime when I let her out. You guys, I've talked about my issues with the city before. Well, she goes out like a true friend, and she just mad dogs the city building. She goes out there and just stares at him. She's definitely my dog. I bet Isaac is worth a few bucks. I bet you he is too, man. Some of those action figures, I remember. My dog is lying on my pillow, licking it like a dummy. I know our bulldogs do that all the time. Lick the couch. Oh, it's so annoying. So yeah, so that. Where are we at here? Oh man, I'm giving away the list. Oh my God, Chuck Norris and the Karate Commandos. All right, Love Boat Isaac. That reminds me of. Are you coming to the con this weekend? Is there a con this weekend? Is there a con in Kingman? I did. I remember seeing you say something about it. I was unaware. Um, I will. I will be going up to that con then, definitely. Yeah, hell yeah. Any con, I'll go. I'm all. Oh, um. So this one. So the Love Boat one reminds me of Clash of the Titans, the classic movie. Again, wasn't Pick and Save. It was Cornet. There was a store called Cornet, and my grandma lived across the street from it. So when I was little, my mom would not let me cross the street to get to the other side. But my grandma didn't give a shit. So she would say, go to Cornet. And there was this, it's where Salvation Army is now. In Bullhead for all you local people. And there was a road behind it that was a little busy, not really. And boy, For me to cross that street, I would sit there and I would wait till I couldn't see any cars. I would run as fast as I could, and I would go and I'd get me a rainbow sherbet ice cream cone, and then I would go look at the toys, and they would have the. It was right when the movie came out, and I don't think the toys were that popular. And I had the devil guy, I had George Hamilton, the owl. I never had the owl though. The owl was pretty cool. Posted it in the group yesterday. Nice, yeah, definitely. I'll check it out. Heck yeah, I'm going to the show. All right, so one of my favorite GI Joes, guys. I don't know why this is on the list. Is Raptor. This was a Cobra guy. I still have him actually. Hanging up somewhere. It's not a secret that Cobra is full of oddballs and rejects. However, this yuppie accountant turned shirtless bird lover is just too weird, even for the guy with the genetic composition of the world's worst tyrants that ran Cobra. Yeah, so I remember this. I don't remember him being an accountant though. I remember like him being cool. Like I played with these guys for a long time. Let me see. Here he is right here, matter of fact. He's missing his bird head, and I think the rubber band is probably as weak as one could get, guys. But check this out. Bam! Look at that. Look at that. We actually got the action figure. This guy, let me autofocus this up there. This guy has survived, man. So let's see. I'm 46. I'm gonna be 47. And I had this since I was probably about 10 years old, 10 or 11 years old. He has survived, guys. Moves and countless things. So I gave him a special place on my collector's shelf in my bedroom with my Funko Pops and stuff. I put him in there because he deserves it, man. He made it. He made it that long. He's a sole survivor. But yeah, look at that, guys. The Birdman. Oh, I remember going to Piggly Wiggly to buy that with a note. Yeah, you had to have a note back then. I remember that. I want to buy more than $5 worth of candy. I need a note from my mom. So, yeah, we're going to put Birdman over here. How cool is that I was able to pull out the Birdman? Knew where he was, too. Take that basket case, Lonnie. So, yeah, it was one of my favorites. There was a Dreadnought, too, a big buff guy with a flat top who I really liked. And at a certain point, I actually would have them wrestle each other, the G.I. Joes, when I was like super into the wrestling action figure. Oh, all right. Now we got past the Birdman. We got First Mate Robin. Because nothing says Batman like Pirate Batman. The position of being Robin is a bit of an unsung role, and you're forever in the shadows of the Bat. However, adding First Mate to the title and dressing you up like a pirate is just an insult to injury. The new Pirate Edition of Batman. I always hated that when action figures like Batman, Superman, they would do like a theme, like a pirate theme, or well, I always hated that. It seemed like such a waste. Like they were stupid weapons that they would put in with them. They were just a novelty, a quick cash grab. But even as a kid, you're like, why do I need Robin as a freaking pirate? Aunt May, guys. Not only is Aunt May doll totally weird, but we don't want to imagine the sad Spider-Man themed birthday where the kid gets this as a gift. Also, is that a milk mustache? Oh, Aunt May. Of all the action figures, guys, I want to get oh, I got Spider-Man. No, it's just AntMan. I guess that's better than the uncle, right? What was it? Not Uncle Owen. Was his name Uncle Owen? Yeah, Uncle Owen. Yeah, better than Uncle Owen. All right, up next. Oh man, we get to the wrestling figures, guys. Now, during the 90s, during the Attitude Era, there was a big upswing in wrestling action figures. I mean, man, everything was so hot in the 90s for wrestling, man. It was white hot. You could put out any kind of shirt, any kind of deal, and people were going to buy it. With that being said, wrestling action figures have been around for a long time now, and they have run the gauntlet of gimmicks. Yet it's hard to imagine a grosser concept than making your mostly naked action figure get drenched in sweat. Yeah, so these were made of a weird material that would bead the sweat. Uncle Ben, who's Uncle Owen? Well, that's gonna confuse. Who's the Rock? Yeah, that was the Rock. But yeah, so the material was like this oily, so the water then beads up almost like a wax. And yeah, it was the weirdest thing in the world as far as action figures go. But man, they did a lot like underwater wrestling figure, like it's the underwater one, or like whatever underwater version, because nothing says fun like DX and scuba gear. Like Shawn Michaels in a scuba outfit. They're not actual action figures. They're wrestlers. Oh man. All right. Oh man, the mighty car, guys, the mighty car. This horrible abomination is what happens when the A-Team van falls into a vat of toxic waste with Mr. T behind the wheel, who gave the mutant an axe and a machine gun. Oh, yeah. So this was a mix-up. So this would be like a mashup. So this would be like you're taking your favorite TV cars, Knight Rider, A-Team, all the classic Dukes of Hazzard, and they mash them up to make it like a guy. So you would have like Mr. T as the van. You would have Bo and Luke as the General Lee. You got like all these different mashups. Yeah, I don't know. I can see playing with it for all of like 20 minutes and never touching it again. All right. Up next, guys, is probably the worst action figure of all time. This is number one. We got a couple more to do. But this one, guys, Simba, the dying African. Oh, this was like a medical action figure set. And of course, international travel, international healthcare, you need a dying African. Does he come with his own hot water bottle? What is that? Is that like a bag of rice? What the hell? Oh, man. Nothing says racism like a dying African action figure. All right, guys. When you have the whole collection of Rocky, but you need just that little bit of extra, we need the meat. That's right. Who can forget the iconic role in the movie Rocky? I mean, it didn't say anything, but its action spoke volumes, guys. This actor deserved an Academy Award. The meat. It got punched. It moved when it was supposed to. It made Rocky's hands bloody, guys. Oh, I love that it comes with a jacket, a meat jacket as well. Oh, man. Yeah. So the star of the Rocky movie, the meat, gets its own action figure, guys. All right. Dennis Nerdy. Wayne Knight from Jurassic Park Yeah, pretty sure he never looked this good. It's the sunglasses that really sells it. So this is the action figure of the what's his name from Seinfeld, Newman, who was the guy who in Jurassic Park. Obviously, they made these action figures before they casted the role. Oh man, I didn't know his name was freaking Wayne Knight, but they called him Nerdry. Oh, who was it was after my time. Is anyone into Jurassic Park action figures? I never really got into it, but I guess it's a huge thing, man. People are way into it. All right, guys. So we got one more, I think. Yes. Again, when they do the mashup, guys, we got Farmer Michelangelo. You know that Teenage Mutant Ninja franchise is completely out of ideas when they roll out the farmer variants. Besides, these guys live in the city, don't they? They need a vacation. That's a hobby. When they've been fighting crimes all the day, guys. They need to go out on the farm. Get their mind off a freaking shredder. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. That was your craziest action figures of all time, which we actually had one. We had the Birdman, missing his hat, though. Very cool. I'll pity the fool who don't have my hat. He's planting pepperoni plants for his pizza. That was a good one. You know what? I'm going to give you a line of the day for that, Lonnie. I'm going to give you line of the day. I don't have the thing with me, the box. We got to open a new one. We'll do it on the 420 show. But congratulations to Lonnie, line of the day. Hey, Baker, good morning. All right, guys, get in on these giveaways. I'm going to go. I got to get something to eat, man. My stomach is empty. That first morning. I'm headed up to Vegas, guys, to pick up swag. If you're going to be around in the Needles area tomorrow, come say hi to me at the Healing Center, guys. I will be there from 5 a.m. to after 4:20. Going to be a long day, but we're going to have a blast, guys. I got hella deals. I got stickers. I got shirts. I got swag to give out. So come and say hi to me tomorrow, guys. Look for the Big Daily Dank tent. We'll be out there. Get yourself some tacos, too. You know, I'm going to be loading up on tacos all day. All right, guys, I'm going to see you at 4:20. We got a hell of a good one. We got Weed Wednesday. We got Cake Boss review. We got a whole bunch of stuff, guys. All right, we're going to get into this. I will wear my Nasty Boys shirt. Awesome. All right, guys, I will see you at 4:20. Take care of one another.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.